Welcome to part 5 of the Sonic Adventure 2 battle playthrough here. Well, here we go, guys. It's time for Crazy Gadget. Either the most loved or the most hated Sonic level in the game, depending on how much you like Tetris blocks. So,
Or atmosphere.
or atmosphere. Yeah, I love the atmosphere in this episode because after listening to a lot of this, actually, I'm going to admit, a lot of the stuff that I learned about Sonic came from Roger just thinking about it, his Sonic Dissected thing. So, just thinking about it, it's like, yeah, this episode really does give this atmosphere of something crazy is about to happen, and you need to go and save your friends. Having Eggman scream at you through the intercom, it's like, oh man, we got to go do something. That's something that's I think is missing nowadays.
Although I realized I screwed up, I said that this level came right after that cutscene where Amy got kidnapped, and I forgot Knuckles levels in between there. So you learn bad things from me.
I Roger. But I mean, but it's still, while the effect might have been weakened a little bit, you kind of, when you do Crazy Gadget and you hear Eggman yell at you, it kind of brings back, oh yeah, Amy got kidnapped, we gotta go save her.
And it works perfectly with Sonic's gameplay because it's already all about being as fast as possible, so giving you the extra adrenaline rush that really helps it out.
I'm not gonna say yes or no either way on this. I don't want to seem like the guy. I just don't like the stage in general. It's just
You just hate.
Well,
I mean,
well, Torch, this is what we're here for, to talk about it, so let's hear your
yeah.
thoughts.
All right, in that case, fine. If you don't mind me ranting a bit. So I agree on the sense that this has a bunch of atmosphere for it. But then again, that's what I like about all of the arc level stages anyway. That they have atmosphere, with the probable exception of Meteor Herd, because it has no atmosphere. as in space.
puns.
But oh my god, seriously.
Detective atmosphere. Yeah.
But in terms of like, oh wow. But in terms of like this level in general, I like the atmosphere. The atmosphere. Oh, not this thing.
You ain't seen nothing yet with the Ancient Enlightenment. Check this out.
Whoa.
Okay, that worked. Let's get out of there. But no, I really do like the atmosphere. It's just the stage itself has a lot of like, okay, so that enemy we just encountered, that's another reason why I hate the level. Although I'm surprised you survived it. But there's a lot of like things in this particular stage alone that just give me just like, oh no, not this part. It's just like, it's great atmosphere, and it's like, yeah, you're saving Amy, but like, oh my goodness, I love this part though. This is a good part here.
So
It's
basically,
very abstract level, I suppose.
so
Yeah.
basically, you like the scripted parts where you have to do absolutely nothing.
Space tubes, laser chaos.
And of course, there's the constant joke of, do you really want to save Amy?
Do you really? I don't know.
Well, being who I am, the answer is yes, but I digress.
Of course, we don't want to face the wrath of the angry shippers.
Oh dear.
I'm not an angry shipper, and I'm not even a fan of what's going on in Boom because it's not even the same kind of deal. I mean, they're not the same characters. I mean, Amy is your feminist, strong character, and Sonic is cool person.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sonic is cool person.
Yeah, but yeah, they don't really have chemistry, no. They just they show they have an interest in each other and then it disappears out of nowhere. Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm just gonna bring this up. I mean, I don't know if you saw the episode Tails' Crush, Roger. Like, they brought in random NPC Fox Girl and made her an actual character for one episode so we could laugh at Tails. But other than that, that's it.
I kind of liked her because they at least gave her some point where she felt sorry for Tails. I was afraid she would just constantly be a punchline to him. Like, Tails is embarrassed and she just walks by and looks stupid at him and that's it. And they actually had her be concerned about Tails for a moment. So I like that.
Well, I guess okay.
What the heck?
Could have been
was
much
that?
worse. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it could have been worse, which is actually kind of scary to think about. But I just feel like I like to go deeper into that.
That's true. Yeah.
And
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
You like to go? You like to go deeper in that Tails?
Torch.
No.
This is why you watch what you say, folks. This is why you watch.
This
exactly
is why
what
we
you
don't.
say.
This is why we stop inviting you to commentaries.
Aw, no, no.
But anyway.
Easy here now.
But yeah, this is the internet. We'll let the internet make their own things. Anyway, so I think the thing with I feel like with Zooey or I don't even know how to pronounce her.
Zoe.
Zooey. No, she has 2 O's in her name. I don't.
I usually just call it Zoe because I'm just like, I don't even know. But yeah, no, it's probably Zoe or something.
Here comes
Anyway.
Torch's Tetris blocks.
But yeah, they didn't create her to be an actual character. She was just a story prop for that one episode.
And people are like waiting for her to make another appearance because they made her have this thing with Tails, and I'm like, you guys don't really seem to realize that this is Sonic Boom, and Sonic Boom
It has no continuity.
they're not in the business of making characters return for any reason unless they're funny. Like Comedy Chimp is Comedy Chimp, whatever you need Comedy Chimp to be. Even if you need him to put on a dress, he's still Comedy Chimp. But Zooey is one
Nothing
time
to
loving.
develop.
Yeah, there's nothing you can't unless you develop her. There's
Slight
no
break in Big the Cat moment. He's on the Tetris block.
What? Where?
He was on that yellow when you missed him
Okay, we'll point him out later.
in the extras.
Yeah, we'll add a little arrow there for you.
I like how the robot angles still show you that you're upside down. Otherwise, you probably didn't notice because it's so abstract now.
Yeah, right now you just feel like you're just kind of, I don't know, on a trip.
You don't even know what's upside down or anymore.
What's up?
You making this look like so much easier.
Because it kind of is easy, Torch.
When you played it 20 times, you kind of like memorize exactly where you're supposed to be going.
That's the kind of thing that
fair
melts
enough,
into your
fair
brain.
enough. That's probably the point I'll take, as opposed to it's easy, because it's not easy to someone like me who hasn't played the game in a long time.
You played it last
I don't
week.
really remember having much trouble here. Yeah.
Well, excuse me, from my playthrough of last week up to that point. Also, A rank.
Nice. Yeah, you did a pretty good job.
Like I try to do my best, but I mean
Sometimes it just
sometimes like Eternal Engine, and I die, and we have to put in.
and we have to
We had to put in a clip of some random reference somewhere. Ooh, the Earth.
it fit the purpose.
I'm sure some people enjoyed it. Oh yeah, this is where yeah, gun.
Sonic looks so
This
pissed
is
off.
another thing, like, the parents. Because, like, oh
He
my
doesn't
gosh,
even aim at
actual
Amy.
gun.
He aims.
Yeah, it's
He
just,
aims like on top of her, or over the top.
Dreamcast.
Girlfriend. Sorry.
The moment was a little too.
Kill two birds, edgy. Sorry.
Two flickies. Yeah.
Okay.
But I like this scene though, really, because it's like, oh man, Eggman finally did something really cool.
It's a real great character moment. Yeah, everyone is in a little different mood and different attitude, and they're giving us something new to do. It's a fantastic character moment. Yeah. Sonic doing negotiations, Eggman actually threatening, and it's not just physical violence with a big robot. This is a fantastic sequence. Yeah.
Although they did kind of
And
mess up.
Eggman manipulating Tails.
Yep.
He made him admit it.
I'm confused.
Why?
How even?
How even what, man? It's pretty straightforward.
What was that a bluff? Was that just all a bluff?
Probably.
Well,
yeah.
Why not?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Aw,
It's good.
Amy looks so sad.
Well,
Wouldn't you be?
Well, technically, the love of her life is about to go into space and explode. So you know, how would you
But
feel?
yeah, I admit this is a bit of a cop out.
Goodbye, Sonic. We will miss you, bro.
Yeah, and
I
suddenly
like how
Chaos
Deathneck is
Control.
purple there. That kind of looks cool.
Okay, is it just me or is that green thing in the
Yeah,
look
Master
like,
Emerald Shard.
like,
Yeah.
where's Knuckles? Punch open the container. Give me that.
Chaos.
That would be great
yeah.
if that was the ending and suddenly Knuckles came to just get the Master Emerald and say,
Yeah, give me that.
Didn't even notice Sonic was there, he just punches him like he's an enemy. Like, get the Master Emerald! That'll be your better alternative rescue.
Yeah. It's like, oh, hi, Sonic. Yeah. But then you wouldn't get to have Sonic learn Chaos Control out of desperation.
With a fake emerald.
Or the fake. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, the problem that people have is that it was the fake emeralds that he used. So suddenly he's actually on a level higher than Shadow, who actually needs a regular Chaos Emerald.
But then again, we never told how it's fake, so, you know.
Well, they did
He
say
said it's not as about the only thing he really said is that it's not as powerful as the real one. So even just that is enough to say, hey, look, it's not really Oh!
Yeah, but not as powerful.
It's a special beam cannon.
As far, but,
I'll
it's
test
big
it.
enough that you can still see an excuse from it. Like they never said how it's fake, so.
I mean, here's the thing I want to admit is like, how much power does Shadow have to use the Chaos Emerald for to use Chaos Control? Furthermore, does he actually need the Chaos Emerald to use
Technically-
some amount of Chaos Control?
Technically,
And
the
answer to that
excuse is no. But then again,
Yeah.
that's why the inhibitor rings.
Yeah, exactly. So it's fine.
I'm
Kill
so
him! Kill him! Kill him!
Yeah, I'm so
Maybe
glad
the
he used
Chaos
them.
Emerald is like with a magic wand with wizards. A lot of wizards can use magic without wands in most things.
You are Wizard Harry.
That's an interesting
Harry
way to
Potter.
think about it.
Harry the Hedgehog.
I'm sure there's a fan character like that.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
And Dumbledore Knuckles.
No, don't even with me. Not Dumbledore the Echidna.
I'm sure there's one of those too. Just look it up on Google, and I'm sure it'll come up.
There's an entire wiki for fan characters, people. There's got to be one somewhere.
It's a mile long.
Seriously?
Yes, believe me. I have been shown several times that one wiki.
Wait, there's an actual wiki
There's
for
an actual wiki for fan characters. Mine, granted, is not on it, but, you know. It's probably because I don't give any information. Because I don't want them to ruin it for me.
I think they probably would just look out for the ones that are most laughable, because most people just want to point and laugh.
Actually,
about
it's
themselves.
funny you mentioned that. A lot of the bios on there are extremely laughable, whether it's just horrendous grammar or just concept in general. It's just bad.
Yeah, but most of those are made by children, so I don't really like making fun of them. It's like, oh, when I was that age, I did stupid shit too. So.
You know what? Maybe to prove or just prove a point, we should probably try to make our own. Oh wait, never mind. You two already have your own OCs.
Well,
Never mind.
I don't know if Roger does. I know his buddy Luke is one. That's his portrayal.
Kind of. I didn't make mine myself, but I used a couple of OCs from other people in my own animation show, my MP.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What's it? The International
Moron
Moron
Patrol.
Patrol.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Sonic fan characters there, but I didn't create them myself. They're
Okay,
just friends.
this was Final Rush has serious gravity problems.
No, it's that it reads the angle you were last at, so it sends you in that direction. You just messed up the timing. You really don't know how to switch these rails well, do you?
Well, the rail grinding has always been like a
You just let go of the B button.
It's always been an iffy thing in Sonic.
No,
like you'll complain that I didn't want to jump off the edge, and like in Sonic Heroes, everybody hates Skyrail for that reason. It's like why I didn't have that.
Yeah, Skyrail. Yeah.
Such a great sensation falling, having that free fall and trying to catch up to the rail.
Oh yeah, those speedrunners use that to their full potential. I mean, that's incredible to watch.
It's great, yeah. This looks fantastic. Also, how the animation of falling and all, and sensation of speed. It's fantastic.
Yeah, Final Rush probably is one of my favorite stages, just because of like the sensation of it and all that. I can agree with that.
This is a Sonic climax. That's what I'm really missing in the most modern games. There's a sense of a climax, like a
sense of
spectacle
danger.
finale.
Yeah, this is like this is like it. This is it. We have to hurry, otherwise it's gonna blow up. Yeah, it's atmosphere. It's like there's a reason to care about what's happening.
You really want to save the day, do cool stuff. That's what I'm missing mostly. Also, Rise of Lyric had it a bit, but
I think Rise of the Sonic Booms. I guess they tried. Like again, Sonic Lost World. Like you said it. Like, again, we have to keep referring back to your Dissected because like a lot of the stuff that I've come to think about has come right from you. I mean, Pontek and Graf, they tried with Lost World, and then you have Frost who tried with Rise of Lyric, but it really comes down to understanding who the characters are, because unless you can do that, then you're not going to be able to make a good story. I mean, Pontek and Graf have openly said they don't really know Sonic, they haven't played Sonic, they don't really get what Sonic is or who he is. So when they try to create a story, it's kind of based on, well, this is what we've seen in past games, but we don't really get why.
I get the sense they're kind of scared mostly, Pontiff and Graf. They're just kind of embarrassed about it, so just kind of joke it off. Like, oh, it's Eggman again. Oh, it's this again. Oh, it's just for children, whatever. It's like there's a sense of nervousness to it.
But I don't understand why that would be. Like, why would they be nervous? Because they don't understand and they're afraid of embarrassing themselves? I don't understand it.
No, it's for kids, I guess, with talking animals. Like, Japanese are much easier on just going for it. They're much more abstract thinkers, so they just want to be as cool as possible. Well, Pontiff and Graf, they try to be clever and smart, and they don't feel comfortable, I think, with the characters. This kind of approach is like they're working on a Care Bears thing or something.
Well,
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, if the game was treated like a Care Bears thing, then yeah. But you see, but just looking back on history, you can see that at one point Sonic was taken seriously. People thought Sonic was a hero, so there really is no reason to be embarrassed other than that's just your own personal way of thinking.
And then they all got hit by the Care Bear stare.
What? Never mind.
It's a meme.
This is the Ultimate Star. This is the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Okay, I don't
Good guys,
know.
bad guys, and just explosions, as far as the eye can see.
Okay, I
And
don't,
only one will survive. He's on the screen right now. This is the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate. Okay, never mind. We should wait until A rank.
That was cool.
Yes, it was Sonic. That was really cool. In fact, you are a cool guy, and I want to hang out with you. Except you don't exist. Therefore,
I want
Every time I hear him say that, I immediately think about Beavis and Butthead for some reason. That was cool.
that was cool. Yeah, Beavis. Yeah, Beavis. Yeah. You know, this reminds me. Wait, what? Oh, there's Shadow. Hey, bro, what's up?
like, hi, you exist. I forgot about you.
I love how
Shadow.
it was like having a casual chat.
This is kind of a moment of mutual respect.
Yep. It's a shame that Sonic Boom and Rise of Lyric didn't really catch this. Like, they actually have respect for each other. They're not just, I hate you, I hate friends, oh, I'm gonna kill you.
And that's the thing, is that Shadow never hated friendship to begin with. In fact, friendship is the whole purpose for his existence. I mean, he has friendship for Maria. He wants to do things for... He does it for her. There's friendship for Rouge and Omega. He wants to save them.
Team Dark is the greatest team of friends, yeah.
Right.
Team Dark, best friends forever.
Well, yeah, but it's not like oh, we're friendly, we're gonna go eat ice cream. It's really a matter of loyalty and respect. That kind of thing.
I want to see them having go out and eat ice cream.
Especially Omega.
Yeah, go
The milkshakes.
go on the art torch. I'm sure it's there.
Milkshake does not excuse or never mind. I can't words. What this is the ultimate.
Yeah.
He does say power in there at some point.
What's this power? What this is the ultimate power.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to say. But by the time, I guess it. Yeah, now he starts jumping. But this is part of it. This is part of it where Shadow just kind of starts making. Yeah, there's no way to.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes,
well,
there is.
in single player, yes, but once you get into multiplayer, like that's an instant hit. There's no way to dodge it
Unless you're Metal
unless
Sonic.
that's Sonic.
That Chaos Sphere, I tell you what.
No, it's Shadow's, it's Sonic's, Amy's. You can't dodge it no matter what you do. I even looked it up. There is no way to avoid it.
That's Chaos Sphere, I was saying, but yeah, no. That Chaos
Sonic
Sphere.
even did the blue shell first before Mario. Ooh.
Game over, Shadow.
Well, was Mario Kart like NES or like what was it?
I don't know where the first Mario Kart is with the blue shell.
That was probably N64. I don't remember one being in SNES. Also, there was never an NES Mario, Super Mario
I thought
Kart.
it was one of the later ones, but...
It was definitely Mario Kart 64, and that might have been the earliest.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. The Mario's the first. Damn you.
Sonic!
Victory.
Oh! Amy. Hey,
Emotions.
Yeah.
I'm excited because Sonic lived.
Well, again, like this is you have to look at it from Amy's point of view. Like if you are a player, then no, it's like oh, Amy's being annoying. But if you are Amy, then yeah, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Eggman's nose explodes. Or they Gerald from
I am a player, which is why I'm making fun of it. But all the same, this is still pretty. Oh, there's Sonic. Yo, I can breathe in space, bro.
Oh please, that
It'd be
running.
funny if now the timer from underwater starts.
Hey,
Hero.
Steam achievements. Why do you have to get in my face?
Hero. Now we have another one for Dark.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Why couldn't you just call it hero and villain? But I don't know.
Because it's not really. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's not really villain, at least on the edge of Shadow, and Rouge isn't really a villain technically. She's just kind of helping out.
She's just kind of there.
She's undercover. You have to understand what's going on.
Right,
But she
was
does have her
undercover.
ulterior motive.
Yep. That is in fact a true point.
So that's the hero story. I want to get some thoughts just on the overall experience of the hero story, and I'm going to start with our guest star here, Roger. What's your overall impression of just the hero side of the story?
I really love it. Great energy, great atmosphere, great pacing. I love it. Yeah.
Is there anything that you would have changed?
Ooh, you're putting me in the spot here.
Well, anything. There's no wrong answer, so.
True.
Actually, there is, but
No,
Yeah, but
Torch, it's
Sam,
only a
I'm
wrong answer if
making
you come up
Omegas.
with it.
Omega's gameplay with Tails, I guess, and Knuckles' level more different. I don't know. I will have to think hard about that.
I personally think that the hero story of it, it's really, I guess you could say the hero story is more of the Sonic Adventure pure side of it, because you obviously have one obvious goal. You are Sonic, you have to stop the cannon. That's pretty much it. So that's your idea. You got to go stop Eggman. And there's also these bits and pieces here where you don't really get it with Gun and why that's here. So it's a good setup for the Dark story, which is why you generally have to use the hero story first, because hero story is what sets up all the deeper sides that come with Shadow and Control.
Yeah, good point. It does play story-wise like a normal game, except a chaotic beginning. But it's just Sonic fighting Eggman, so not very dark and edgy yet.
It only happens when Shadow shows up, because again, I appreciate what Shadow did for the Sonic series, because once Shadow arrived, it became more of a character breakdown. You see all these guys, you see them reacting to these kinds of situations. It's something you would look at and say, well, here's what the Sonic characters would really actually do with this kind of a thing. Shadow is what eventually enabled that to happen.
That's true. There's a lot of moments where the characters really get to act, and you really get to see them, their souls. They're not just chasing after Eggman. That's great.
You can now select scene. Yeah, if we want to watch the cutscenes again. But I mean, okay. How about you, Orion?
There's really not much that can be changed as far as I'm concerned. Like, other than, as I said, the nitpicks here and there that are obvious, but really, there's nothing.
Oh, the trailer, yeah.
On an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be ahead.
Spoiler alert!
Side story. Long live the Eggman Empire.
The egg.
I love that he just says, "I'm great, I'm brilliant" on his own command.
On his own prompt.
Yeah,
how vain can you get, sir?
It's
How
Eggman.
vain
Well,
can you get?
that's a character moment again. Like, Eggman is vain. Eggman is this guy. He's the gloating super genius that he is. And I don't know. Maybe it's I guess it's really. I don't even know. Would you say that Mike Pollock is I don't want to say he's incapable, because he hasn't been put into this position really, but I don't think Mike Pollock, that's his thing. I mean, he got one shot at it in 06, and it was written so badly that you really can't picture Mike Pollock as anything other than this comedy Eggman.
Yeah, probably. Mike Pollock is very good at doing comedy. And there's lots of different takes on that, but I can't just take him voice. He doesn't really have a threat to him. So I don't really like him on Serious Eggman.
I think if he had been written better in 06, it would have been not as bad, because I can take him. I can take him seriously in that it's all about the context. I mean, if you look at the situation, like if Eggman wasn't quite as boring, the flamboyance is missing. That's the problem.
That's true, and it needs to be contrast. It's theatrical Eggman versus intense Eggman. The contrast makes him the character, and the game sadly always just choose one side. Either he's just boring evil, or he's completely incompetent clown. That's a shame.
Yeah, what they did with Bowser in the Mario games is like they get to show multiple sides of him across different games. Why couldn't they have done that with like the Sonic games? You know? It's
Yeah,
like,
Bowser's great in Side Story. That's how
Bowser's
I
a
love to see
beautiful
it.
villain. He's like a beautiful villain, and I'm just I'm not saying everyone should be like Bowser because he's stupid and dumb, but let's be honest, like the idea of like developing his character over those kind of games like that in that sort of scope. That's what Sega should have done with Eggman and made him more something like that. And they tried. I'll admit they tried, but
Where did they try? What are you referring to? With the
I was,
adventure?
I was referring to like when they moved to 3D, they tried to they obviously gave him a voice, and then they moved beyond that to heroes and stuff like that. Try to give him more, but what's it? In Unleashed in Colors, he had those two little sidekick buddies to give him some comic relief behind it. But still,
Or
that
Bot
was
and
about it.
Q-Bot.
Yeah, exactly. But still, that was about it. There was nothing to his character beyond that. I don't know. It's literally like he's an evil scientist, and no one. That's it. Just there's no real development there, or no real big development, and that's something they should have focused on more of with Eggman.
Yep, definitely. Because I kind of like how he's in Sonic Boom, but that's only funny to me if that's contrasted versus a more straight villain. When he only does that kind of stuff, then he increasingly loses the funny. Then he just becomes sad.
Are you referring
Yeah.
Are you referring to the TV show or the game?
The TV show, sorry, yeah. So I like what he's doing there, but it needs to be contrasted with actual evil. Like in Sonic Adventure 2, that he takes a break and just kind of screws around for a moment and then goes back to his normal plan. Then that's funny. But if he's only incompetent or just screwing around, then it just starts to become increasingly less funny.
Colors Eggman.
It's gotta be. It's just ironic, like how a man with an IQ of 300 is so incompetent in Sonic Boom. It's like, come on, guys. It's like, don't go back on the lore here. He's gotta be evil. He's gotta be smart. He's gotta be.
Well, that's just it. Sonic Boom basically all but destroyed everyone's backstory. There's nothing there. Like, Eggman's supposed to be like this dangerous, super smart genius, and now it's like, okay, where's the big robot? Let's bring in the big robot over here.
Yeah,
I like the
Sonic-
Unleashed take on that, because then, like, the robot, Orbot, is kind of like the other half of Eggman's own brain, so he's constantly, like, fighting himself. Like, his robots know of... Because how he interacts with his robots, you see that he actually is intelligent enough to defeat Sonic, but his ego comes in the way all the time. So you get a much better sense of why such an intelligent man makes such mistakes, and that was a wonderful take. It's kind of a shame that they don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully,
guess from-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like maybe like we probably. I don't want to cut us off with this conversation here, but I'm thinking maybe we could save more of this when we start getting into Eggman's gameplay in the dark side.
Yeah, we
Yes,
better.
very smart.
Yeah, we better cut this off here. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the hero story. So we'll see you on the next episode when we go into the dark side.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.
Yep.
Later.